Hey everyone, welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and we're looking at some of the comments made during Summer Game Fest. So Jeff Keighley just came out and asked about Eddie Brock and if he was Venom, and the answer was no. So let that sink in for a minute. Since the occurrence, as everyone knows, and as I've been talking about, I've been repeating for months that I sort of expected Venom to be Harry Osborn, but I want it to be Eddie Brock because I'm a stickler. I love the Eddie Brock character. Venom popularity's at really an all-time high because of the films, and I really want to see Eddie Brock's or Insomniac's adaptation of Eddie Brock in the game to see how they would handle and what they would do. And the answer was a flat no. Now, this led to a lot of different conversations in our Discord. And one of the big ones is he though? So I'm going to remind you of two instances. Is Jason Todd the Arkham Knight? Do we know the Arkham Knight? And the answer to both of those were no. And then we played the game and Jason Todd was the Arkham Knight. And then Marvel's Avengers, which I get it, not the most popular game, but in Marvel's Avengers, it was Captain America's dead. Is Captain America really dead? And the answer was yes, Captain America's dead. And then we played the game, and Captain America was very much so alive. Now, I'm not saying Insomniac's going to pull that as well. We've seen like just a sliver of the game. We don't know if Eddie Brock has a role in it at all. I am still holding out hope that Eddie Brock is introduced in the game, that there is room for Eddie Brock as a character, for him to eventually become the Venom host if he really isn't the Venom host, that like the stage is set for Eddie to get the symbiote at some point. Again, I'm a stickler, I'm nostalgic, that's Venom to me. Eddie Brock is Venom. It was Ultimate Spider-Man, the animated series, that first did Harry Osborn as Venom. It's one that I personally do not agree with. I'm still curious if Harry's going to end up as Venom. We haven't seen the narrative. There's a lot of circumstances we don't know. All we know is that he's been sick. We know the symbiote. We don't know its full creation. We don't know if it's an Ultimate Universe origin or inspired origin, or if it is, an alien-inspired origin. But there's nothing from the first game that kind of really sets up Harry to be, an antagonist, like he's going to get Venom and go crazy and all this stuff. But he might. But it is possible. Again, I'm just throwing this out there. Norman might be Venom. And again, we'll see. We'll see how all of this shakes out. Of course, it is another adaptation. We'll see the road that they go down and what they choose to do. Is, all we're doing right now is speculating. I know, again, like I said, as an Eddie Brock fan, I am a little like, man, that sucks. I really wanted to see their adaptation and version of Eddie Brock. And I'm still holding out hope that we might. I'm still holding out hope that even if they're telling the truth, like if Eddie Brock really is not Venom, that Eddie still is introduced in the story to eventually perhaps become, that lethal protector. Because I don't know, I still think it's a great idea to have a Venom spin-off game like they do with Miles Morales. I still think that's a really solid idea. So now I'm going to turn it over to you. We've talked about it in the Discord. We've been having this conversation. We've even talked about it in our live stream. Who is Venom? Like, if in your terms of speculation and your best theory, comment below who is Venom. Who is the host of the Venom symbiote? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and above all else, and most importantly, stay safe, take care of others, and have a marvelous day. Bye, everyone.